You are worthy of the life you dream of, not because of what you have done, but because who you're becoming. Here's the thing people miss. The life you dream of comes to you when you start to become in alignment with what you want. You start to put the work, the effort, the habits behind the life you say you want, the dreams, the goals you say you want, versus thinking that you're not good enough and making everything rooted in self-doubt and fear, when it needs to be rooted in purpose, desire, and the work you're willing to do. So your willingness to become the person that is going to live that dream life is enough. But you have to be consistent. You have to be diligent. You have to be disciplined. You have to continue on and press forward, even when you're faced with failures, even when you're faced with disappointments, even when you feel scared, even when you feel lost and like there's no hope. You prevail and keep stepping forward faithfully and with a good attitude. Don't be sour-faced. Don't be pessimistic. Don't be negative, because nothing will come to you for that. You have to be positive. Positive in your attitude, positive in your belief, positive in your actions in order to get that dream life, that dream opportunity, that dream love life, that dream business, that dream whatever it may be. You are worthy of it if you believe you're worthy of it. But most people, they don't believe they're worthy of it, and then they wear a costume of a loser. They're not a loser by definition or in real life, but they put on the costume of a loser, and ultimately they become one because you're acting like one now. You're acting like somebody that's worthless. You're acting like somebody that's not good enough, not smart enough, not good looking enough. Well, none of that is true unless you yourself believe it's true. Then it does become true when you're speaking it, you're existing in it. But when you believe and think otherwise and you act accordingly, the universe will bend to your will. The universe will make it happen. The universe will do whatever it happens to a man or woman who knows where they're going. That's the thing. You have to have true, utter belief. But so many people have so many doubts that they say they want something or they say they believe it, but then when you question them hard enough, or you just watch their daily habits, that's not somebody that believes. If I believe I'm going to the NFL, you're going to see me watching film. You're going to see me lifting weights. You're going to see me going and doing field work, catching footballs, practicing whatever my technique is going to be. You're not going to see me say, yeah, I'm going to the NFL, and 24/7 I'm either sleeping, watching Netflix, or playing video games. No, you're going to see the things that correlate with me going to the NFL. If I say I want to be a millionaire, you're going to see me trying to create multiple streams of income, maximize my main income. You're going to see me studying. You're going to see me getting millionaire mentors. You're going to see me putting in the work in order to become that. And so on, whether it's being a parent, being a husband or wife, growing your spiritual walk with God, trying to be a Mr. Olympia, try to be any sport. If you say that's your dream thing, your actions, work, and habits are gonna correlate with that. But so many people say they want to be a millionaire, and then they spend more than they save. They spend more than they invest. They don't do anything that builds their skill set, builds their mindset, builds their business savvy, and so on. That's like Mr. Olympia person eating donuts 5 days a week and eating pizza the other 2 days a week. No, you're probably not going to be Mr. Olympia. No offense. But if you're not in the gym, you're not hiring world-class trainers, you're not dialed in on your training routine, you're not going to be it. You're just not. You have to put the hours in. Every great, Pablo Picasso, Michael Jordan, Kanye West, Beyonce, Steve Jobs, whoever you want to name, Beethoven, Mozart, all these people, they put the time, energy, and effort into everything that they wanted to be, the life that they wanted. They didn't just sit and like, I'm not going to play the piano, but I'm going to be the best pianist of all time, or whatever instruments they played. Like, no, you have to put the work in, and you're avoiding the work. So why do you complain about the results you're not getting from the work that you're not doing? It doesn't make sense. It's crazy. It's insanity. You're trying to fit a bad work ethic, a bad mindset, and a bad system, process, whatever, into a dream life. It doesn't fit. It doesn't compute. But when you have a good work ethic, a good mindset, a good system in place, then it will compute, and you will win, and you will live that life, and you are worthy of it. Once you believe you are, that's step one. Believe it and decide Decide you're the person that's worthy of it. And not anybody else's opinion doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's your sibling, a parent, a best friend, a significant other, a spouse, a kid, a doctor, the president. It doesn't matter. As long as you believe, that's what matters. And whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So go decide and go make it happen. This was Consistency Day 296, I believe. Continue to follow along on this journey. If you got anything from this message, it inspired you, it challenged you, or made you think different, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.